It's not every day that you have sex. Some of us who have been with women for maybe cohabitated for some time, you can see that sex has been overrated. But eating is something we do every day. Sometimes you can be with a woman for 1 month, you don't even touch it. You can't even touch it.
How would you describe a perfect woman?
A perfect woman to me is a woman that has come to be a helper, just as the good book says. If a woman comes into your life and she sees there's a need or there's a void she's coming to occupy, and see you grow with the kind of patience she brings, with the kind of the support, and they're all with all. I think that's the kind of a perfect woman to me.
What is the craziest thing you've ever done in the name of love?
I think around 2012, 2014, I was in a relationship, and I used to be bringing my woman from Winneba to Kaneshi every time when she comes to visit me in Winneba. Perhaps you were young and I was older than her, and I couldn't leave her to travel all the way from Winneba to Accra. So I had to always bring her back to Accra and go back. Yes.
So do you have a girlfriend?
Yes, currently, yes.
What is her name?
She's called Pamela.
Pamela.
Yeah.
So we want you to call Pamela and say, I love you, so that we listen to her response. Put it on loudspeaker and you lift it to the mic.
The number you called has not answered. Please call back later.
Let's go on when she calls back.
All right.
What caused the last fight between you two?
I've always been telling her someday I know I'll be a rich man, so she has to have in mind that I will marry too, and that has always been causing the fight at home. When she doesn't want to hear that.
But why are you waiting until you are rich before you marry too?
It's step by step. I mean, when you look around, it's foolish to be entertaining such thoughts when you are barely struggling. And when you're a rich man like our fathers in the system, you have the upper hand. Not necessarily to bully her, but to sustain that kind of relationship.
Who would you rather marry, a virgin or someone who is experienced?
I would want to marry a virgin. I would love to marry a virgin. When I listen to Dr. Masmoro, he says that experiences can be catastrophic. When we've had sexual encounters with people, we tend not to be satisfied with perhaps what we end up with, and it damages our memory. So I would love to actually marry a virgin. We start from a clean slate, and she has no issues of my performance or comparing my performance with somebody.
Who would you rather marry? A woman who knows how to cook or a woman who is good in bed?
I would prefer a woman who knows how to cook.
Why?
if anything at all, it's not every day that you have sex. Some of us who have been with women for maybe cohabitated for some time, you can see that sex has been overrated. But eating is something we do every day. Sometimes you can be with a woman for 1 month, you don't even touch it. You can't even touch it because perhaps the stress on the mind and the stuff that are actually on you does not give you the chance to practice sex every day. But eating, we do it every day.
At what age did you lose your virginity and how did it happen?
I was 23 actually, and it happened around 2013. I came back from school, and when I came, I'm an indoor person. When I came back, I was inside learning. At one time, I wanted to go out and pee. Immediately when I was about to open the door, I saw one beautiful girl just trying to cover herself inside the compound. Then I went back in, not knowing it's one old lady. We are in the same house with grandchildren who had come to visit, and the bond kept building from there. And that was how I lost my virginity.
Who would you rather marry? A woman who loves you truly or a woman who you love truly?
I would love to marry a woman who loves me truly. You know, when we love, the norm has always been to look out for people who love us, who we love, so that it's like when we are doing something about love or showing love to people we love, we feel like we are truly loving. But it should actually be the other way around. The people who love us must be the people we appreciate, must be the people we reciprocate the same love towards them. Because most of the time you can see the love that we actually give out is not being reciprocated the way we want it. So look at it from the aspect of the person loving you and you also giving the same love back, then it meets from there.
What's the biggest mistake you've ever made?
The biggest mistake I've ever made will perhaps be feel like people are like me. Sometimes we tend to go overboard for people. We try to be our best for them, but when we are down, they are not there for us. So trying to be overly good in your good times, but when you are also down there's nobody to support you. So I'm trying to love myself first. Yes.
The last time you cried, what made you cry?
Frankly, I don't cry. I have stopped worrying myself over so many things. And truth be told, the only time I cry will be when I'm listening to worship songs. When my soul is pouring out. Those are the moments I cry. But about broken heart or somebody not meeting my expectation or my something missing or fights, those kind of stuffs, I don't do them. Not even death can make me cry.
Have you ever sent a nude photo to someone or received one from someone?
Yes. I was way back. And I've never done that again.
You sent it or you received it?
It was, she sent and I sent. And since then, I've not done that. And it doesn't, maturity makes you outgrow so many things. And I don't think it's advisable.
Do you ever regret breaking up a relationship?
I don't regret. I feel like we are in a world where everybody is selfish. You want to take A, I want to take B. If you can't let us find a middle ground, then breaking up is no. Because somebody would want to, an example is somebody wants to keep a virginity. You would also want to disvirgin a person. The person says no. When you break up, I don't feel there's any big deal over there.
Would you want your ex to have someone better than you?
I don't mind. I don't mind when an ex is having somebody better than me because we are all works in progress. And normally they leave because they feel like there's somebody better out there for them. So if she goes because there's somebody better out there, it's an opportunity for me to also build myself. So I feel like it's a stage for all of us to explore and build.
If you wrote the story of your life, what would be the title?
A man who lived a life for others. I live my life for people. And that is where my fulfillment comes from. To always ensure that whoever is around me maximizes his or her potential. That is what I always look forward to doing.
So, we come to the end.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And you are released from the hot seat.
Yeah.